Okay. I think we're back.
Yeah, vocals. Yeah, the voice is going good. Yeah, everything is right. Yeah. Looks like
Okay,
we're
so I
back.
saved my work before I closed PICO-8, so we should be right back where we were.
Cool.
Okay, sorry about that, everyone. A little technical difficulties. So this looks good.
Yes.
Let's pick a couple characters. Okay, so here we go. What do you think?
Yeah,
I think it looks good.
that looks. Yeah, that looks good to me. I think it looks more centered being over one more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get ready to fight. I almost feel like the timer now needs to go to the left one, maybe at the bottom timer.
Well, the problem is you have the same problem. It's just it's one character, and so it's going to be off by a pixel.
Yeah, I do feel like it might end up feeling more centered like the round one does. The round one feels centered to me now, even though it's probably still off.
It is off.
But somehow it feels more centered being off that direction.
I mean, it might just be an illusion because the 2 is kind of nearby the space in the middle of get ready and to fight. You know, your eyes might be playing tricks on you there, I think.
Exactly. But it might, yeah, it might end up being like that balance, like symmetry of it. Like going over one to the left, which we don't have to, but yeah, I think it could end up looking pretty, like a little bit more centered, 1 pixel to the left. Yeah, that round one feels more centered suddenly. You know, I still don't think it is centered.
It's not. Neither one of them is. Because if you look, round 1 has 7 characters, including the space, and so it's going to be off by a pixel. And anything that has an odd number of characters and including the space is going to be off by a pixel.
It has to be off.
Yeah, because there's no half pixels, so.
Yeah.
I think it's just we're just going to have to bite the bullet on it. Yep.
Yeah, I think if we move it over to the left one, it'll feel more balanced, though.
You mean the number?
Yeah, the timer. Just the timer.
Well, I gotta remember where we were here.
Oh yeah, it's down after the stars.
Yeah. Right here. So you want this to be 63?
Yeah. Yeah, just one left. See what that looks like.
Well, it's going to line up with that space, so but you might be an optical illusion here.
That's fine. Yeah, that feels. Yeah.
Okay, if you like it, yeah.
Right. Off, but that lasts so short, it's hard to even tell. And then you're into the fight. What did you think?
Well, fight is going to be centered because fight with the exclamation mark has 6 characters, so that is going to be centered. So as it is right now, fight is perfectly centered.
With us moving it to the left one, the fight
without
is centered.
without moving it to the left, fight is centered.
Yeah,
so
we hadn't.
So here so fight is centered right now.
Oh, now fight is centered with it moved 1 to the left.
No, fight is displayed separately from the countdown. I didn't adjust that one.
Oh, I see. Oh, so this fight wasn't messed with. Okay, so fight is still centered.
In fact, you know what? Let me just check my math real quick, because it's possible that I didn't do the math on this and I eyeballed it. It is possible that we didn't even do the math on this, actually. So let me just do a little fact checking here. Okay, so round 1, we're just going to assume a single digit round number. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters. Okay. Hold on here. Yep. Wait a minute here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven plus 6, 13. 128 minus 13 divided by 2 equals, so it should be 57, but why? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, why is that so wrong? Oh, I know. I know. 7 times 3 plus 6, so 27. 128 divided by 128 minus 27 divided by 2 equals 50. Yeah, I did do the math on this. Okay. So let's see, 128 minus 3 divided by 2, 62. Oh, interesting. Okay. 28 minus 3 divided by 2. I think this needs to be 62. I was off by 1 there. Okay. Fight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I was off a little bit on these.
Okay.
It's not all of them. I'm doing them all one by one right now, and then we'll see how it looks. I think I might have just eyeballed this. It was pretty good. I got it pretty good actually, but
yeah, you did. Yeah, we went really quick. I think you did eyeball most of them when we first started.
So this is 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 3 is 18 plus 5, so that's 23. 128 minus 23 divided by 2. That should be 52. Exactly. Yeah, fight is right. Okay. As for a round number, I just checked that. Now how about get ready to fight? 2, 2, 3. Mouse is jerking too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19 times 3 plus 18, so that's 75. 128 minus 75 divided by 2 should be 26. So this should be 26.
Okay, nice.
Well, let's see how it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did a pretty good, if I eyeballed it, I did a pretty good job.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when you were doing it. I'm pretty sure you did just
There you go.
eyeball it. Yeah, that feels way better. Nice. Now I almost feel like, no, actually I feel pretty good with that.
Yeah, everything. I use the same method for every line now.
What do you think about that?
I think it looks fine.
Yeah, I think this looks good right now.
And then let's check fight.
Everything looks pretty damn centered. Yeah, that feels like a box completed to me so far.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah, that looks good.
Looks good.
Yeah, that looks good.
Nice.
That's another box completed. Which box is next?
Yep. Let's. You know what I'm going to do? Let's save our work.
Yep.
And then I am going to go back to Trello. Give me 1 second. I'm going to hit the pause button here. Let me just go to Trello. Yeah, so let's see. So that was that was this one, the round in announcement, right?
Yeah, the round in ones are
That's done.
now.
Boom. Love it.
There's other ones. Oh yeah, but there's tweak position of pop-up box. Yeah, because there's other boxes that aren't finished yet.
Exactly. So let's just go through these one at a time and see what we want to do.
I think there's only one, maybe two more. I think there's only one more.
Well, there's the round. Yeah, let's see. There's the.
Good.
Yeah, let's just end the game here.
Yeah, I think it's just the one at the actual end of round when someone wins that's messed up now.
Yeah, it's this right here, right?
This is that one we messed with earlier, which we can.
Oh yeah, wait, wait a minute, hold on. What?
It's the one whenever you win a round.
Right. Whenever you win the game.
Yeah. So this, not this box, but this next one.
Okay. Now we've got a problem where some of these, well, let's fight. Yeah, okay, we have a problem where the box isn't tall enough.
An idea for the press B. I had an idea for the new press B. I have to remember what it was. Oh yeah, for new fighters instead of to choose, it's 4.
4 new. Is that less character? Fewer characters?
Yeah, instead of to choose.
FOR space NEW space FIGHTERS. So it ended right where fight, the I in fight in. It would fit, but barely.
Yeah, it barely fits, but it fits.
Let's do it. Yeah. Let's do it. I mean, it fits better. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And we can always make the box bigger too. You know, it's just a.
It was the best I've been able to think of so far. But yeah, I haven't seen it in there yet. I've been thinking that at some point we could change that to 4 and see how it would look.
It's towards the end here, isn't it? End round.
Yeah, it's like right before the next section, the function section or whatever, the game fighting buttons.
I'm amazed how much we built, dude.
Same.
I just don't know how I did this. I'm actually, I look at this and I go, I don't know how I did this. You know.
One day at a time. Modularly. Yeah. Just came in and we were like, we're gonna do this today, and then did it every time.
Let me
It's been very enjoyable process.
draw game over. Okay. Draw game over box. There it is. Okay.
There it is. Good idea. I was like, I don't know where it's at.
I don't either. Okay.
Yeah, this one. Oh yeah, beat 4 new fighters instead of 2 choose.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe no period.
Oh yeah. Let's just see what we're working with here. I know it's tedious, but every change I make, I want to go right back and just make sure I didn't fuck something up, you know? I'm extremely pedantic that way, I know, but...
That's fine. I've been through things like that. Nice, slow, steady pace going through a race.
It's looking good.
It is. Everything's feeling much more centered now.
Okay, so here we go. Let's see what happens. Okay. Wins round 2.
An environment where we can actually center everything. That's gonna feel really nice when everything can be centered. Yeah, take the period off, I think, because it's like outside the box. Also, it does look like a star though.
We've been pretty good with punctuation, though. I kind of hate to lose it, but I wonder if I mean, we could just widen the box. Who cares?
Should we widen all of them then?
Does anyone get a notice or care?
I'm not sure.
I don't know either.
Because well, you will notice because there's a box that displays directly before this. It's got the other box, and then the box would widen to display this.
I think this is actually displayed over the other box.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that other box is on the screen, and then it goes immediately from that screen to this screen. So
oh yeah, right. So you'd notice the change.
Yeah, you would notice the change in the box size because, yeah, it goes right from that box to this box.
Right. Okay. Let me think for a minute.
The box would expand instead of staying the same size, which is also fine. But yeah.
How about press B for new game?
Oh yeah. Oh well, what's the difference between play again and new game?
Yeah, I just thought of the same concern.
Players? No, that doesn't make as much sense. Characters is longer.
Press B to press A to play again. Press B to reset.
Oh yeah, that could work.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, yeah, that's not terrible.
It's not terrible, is it?
Better, and it fits better, and you can put an explanation.
That's pretty good, actually. I like it.
Yeah, to reset.
And we can adjust the position here in a minute. We got to tweak all of this, of course, but let's just get it in the box first.
Yeah, put your exclamation point instead of a period, I think.
Oh, you want an exclamation point?
Essentially.
Yeah, it works for me. Kind of doesn't really matter. Anything that sounds exciting, like.
Yeah, it's more fun.
It is more fun. Exclamation points are more fun. I use them all the time. I overuse exclamation points, even in professional communication. Keeps everyone happy.
Oh, same.
We're all friends! Exclamation point, smiley face. Yeah, I like that actually. I wasn't clued into using that one, but I like it.
I like it a lot. Yeah, it's because I bow all the time in real life, so anytime I feel like bowing in text, I can't help myself but to put it in there.
So that looks good. We just need to adjust the spacing.
Yeah, and do the exclamation point.
Yes. Let's do that right now.
Oh, that's the character that is displayed there. If you were punching right now, he would be punching. It doesn't always choose the right sprite.
Right. Okay.
That's one of the other things. That's one of the other bugs too in Trello. Yeah, that's
right.
One of the other things.
Let's not worry about that just yet. Let's get this spacing. So I think we can kind of do the same math on this box. So we've got 40 pixels. Then we've got space, then 5, then a space, then the character is 8.
What if we change the name? What if we just, instead of having the name, we just put Vegeta there, and we put Vegeta in the top row, his picture, or whatever, player 1 or player 0, their picture in the top row, and then the second row is wins fight, and then the press A, press B. Instead of having their name displayed there, it displays their imagery.
I don't know. I like that. I like the name. The names change. It's cool. Let's keep it.
Okay.
But we need to adjust. We need to adjust the. We need to do the same trick with a name length as we did up above, right?
We should try with Great Saiyaman and make sure it fits in the box.
Oh yeah, good idea.
That's the longest name. I'm just concerned that it might not.
Good idea. Good idea.
That's why I started thinking of that, because it's too much to separate it out again. To have 5 lines, I think that's too many for our box.
Yeah. Which one is it, sir? This one?
Yeah, I believe that's the longest name. That or Golden Frieza, but I think that's longer by 1 letter.
Okay, so we want this character to win.
Yes.
This is so cool.
Yeah, and then nostalgia for just like how long I've been in Dragon Ball Z games. It's so cool to me.
It'll fit.
Extra.
Yeah, look, it'll fit.
Oh, it will. Yeah, Great Saiyaman will fit. Perfect.
Yeah, it'll
that was
fit.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get everything centered.
Okay, so let me think here. I'm looking at my paper drawing here. That's all, and then so we've got 5 plus 8 plus 5 plus 5. It's 23. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. So the math is not going to be pretty at all, unfortunately. So I think what we need to do, 40 minus 23. Okay, I think if we do 3. Hmm?
3.
I think 3 between each, and then we're gonna have an extra space somewhere. So we'll have it'll either have to be up a little bit or down a little bit. But let's get it in there and see how it. Oh, you know what we can do? We can actually increase the space between. We can have we can have the player wins fight and then the graphic and then a little extra space between press A and press B.
Let's do that.
Yep. Agreed. Okay, but we need to do the same trick with the player name here as we did up here. So let's come up here, and we need to grab our work on. The round end box, right?
Yeah.
Wherever the hell it is. Round start timer, start box, countdown, end box, right here. Okay.
Wait, no, I think it's game over box or something like that.
Yeah, but we need this little formula.
Oh, you need the point. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but then we need to do the round inbox. Control F. Display around end. Our game over box. Display.
Yeah.
Oops. What the hell is it called?
Game over box or something.
Draw game over box.
Oh, part. That's funny.
Draw display, whatever. Draw game over box. Okay, this is the one we need. Okay. So player zero name wins fight. Okay, so first thing we need to do is plug in this formula. But then it wasn't just the name. We need to add. Okay, hold on here. Because we have such and such wins fight on a one line. So we need to take that formula and we need to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Calculator time. We just need to add a certain number of pixels here. 12 times 3, 36 plus 11, so 47. 128 minus 47 divided by 2. We need to add 40 pixels. Or some, wait, no. Sorry, just, I don't know why I'm struggling with this so much. Okay, it was just the name. Oh, because we're already doing the dividing by 2 here. So we need to, all we need to do is add
add it within the parentheses that has the
Or just-
both the player names in it. You want it to be before it does the minus 128.
Well, we want to do 128 minus.
Do all that other stuff and then do minus 128. I thought.
No, it's 128 minus everything and then divided by 2. So right here it's one. We need to do 128 minus. Hold on, it was how many characters? It was 12 characters, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So it's 12 times 3 plus 11, so 47.
Mm-hmm.
So right here, we need to take basically just add 47 right here.
I think it should come in after both the player name things inside that parenthesis block with those. So it does
Yeah.
player times 3 plus minus 0 does those equations first and then plus 47.
So you're saying plus 47.
Yeah, right there is what I'm thinking.
I think that's right. And we'll do the same thing right.
No, I think it goes over to the left one more set of parentheses actually. Yeah, because I think, yeah. Because please.
No, it's 128 minus.
Yeah, because it'll add first and then it'll, order of operations, it'll
Oh,
add that
yeah.
47 and it'll minus the, yeah, if it was, yeah, that set of parentheses, I think. But I think it would actually work in the other set of parentheses too, because the order operations, I think it would add and then subtract. But I think it also works going within, yeah, that set of parentheses, yeah. But you have to do it from the back side, I think.
Right there.
Or yeah, that works too.
Right, so let's just double check our parentheses. Plus that.
Yep.
Plus that.
Oh wait, do you need an even more set of parentheses?
Maybe.
Am I tripping right now? Yeah, because I think that's only adding it to one side right now, isn't it?
Oh, what did I do here? Oh, yeah. Right, okay. Yeah, it's hard. I wish I could see the whole line. It's bugging me that I have to scroll. It's messing me up big time.
Same. Okay, so the player name times 3 is in one. Yeah, it does go in that second set of parentheses. The middle set of parentheses.
I mean, all we need to do is do.
It was right there. Yeah, it goes right there.
I mean, we don't even need to. Why don't we just do this?
Oh. Yeah, that works.
I think that works just as easily.
Yeah, you can take it off the 128.
Yeah.
And it'll do that before it divides by 2.
Exactly. I think that's the easy thing to do. Stop messing around.
Yeah.
I think that works. So we need to do the same thing here, but remember to change the variables in both places.
Subtraction is the last step in order of operations. I think it will divide before it subtracts if you do it that way. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally division.
Yeah, but all we need to do is subtract the extra 47 from 128. And then we subtract the length of the... I'm almost certain this will work. Let's try it.
Yeah, let's try it.
So we need to do the same thing right here, right? Except this needs to be player 1 name.
What I'm afraid it's going to do is divide the player name stuff by 2 and then subtract.
No, it's not. It's not. Well. Oh, maybe.
I'm afraid it's going to do the division and then.
No, because it's not, because the division is way outside any of the parentheses.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay.
We didn't. Yeah. is everything in
Yeah,
parentheses and then divided by 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it does mess you up a lot not being able to see the whole stinking line. Especially with a math equation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the divided by 2 is outside of all the parentheses. Okay.
So I think
no,
that'll work. Let's see how it goes. Pick your favorite character. What do you want to check out?
Honestly, I love them all so much.
This is I like Piccolo.
Yay.
All right.
Yeah, Piccolo is one of my favorite characters in the whole show.
So hopefully it'll center-ish in the box now, and we'll adjust the vertical spacing in a minute. Hey, it looks pretty good. That totally worked.
Yeah, it did.
That totally worked. Okay, good. We need to check both players. So that was the other player. Let's check the other one. Let's just make sure we're on the rails here. And let's pick a character with a totally different. Let's pick some short character. Yeah, Goku. And okay, so now we want Goku to win. I'm so proud of this. I'm just gushing over the fact we made a video game.
Yeah,
like,
all this stuff,
and it's not tic-tac-toe. This is a complicated video game.
Yeah, this is a very complicated video game.
All right, that looks good. There we go. That worked.
Nice. Yeah. All right, now we just need to do the bottom 2 lines.
Yep. So we need to check the position of the sprite, the X position. It looks pretty good, but let's just double check our work here. Okay, so we've got 128 minus 8 divided by 2. So it should be at 60, not 63. Right?
I trust you.
I think so. Yeah, it's too much to the right. Look.
Odd underneath the timer. Yeah. I hadn't even noticed.
I love that we're both perfectionists in our own ways. This is great. So by the time we get this out into the world, all these issues will be solved.
Yeah, it definitely makes working together a lot easier. A lot of times I'm like, oh, I want to do this just one thing, like try to scoot it over 1 pixel to the left, and whoever I'm working with is like, give it up, basically, like not being such a perfectionist. It's fine as it is, and I'm like, no, let's just.
Yeah, unfortunately, some things PICO-8 gives you some constraints, and it creates some weirdness, and that's just part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Especially when it has to be that way.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like right under the timer now.
Okay, let's get the X coordinates of these lines down, and then we can adjust the vertical spacing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so 24 times 3 plus 23, 95. So 128 minus 95 divided by 2, 16.5, and we're going to round that down to 16. Okay, then this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. 18 times 3 is 57 plus 18, that's 75. 128 minus 75 is 53 divided by 2 equals 26.5. It's 26. Let's see how it looks. No, we made some arbitrary choices about the size of the box, but it's working out pretty well.
It is. I really like the way that box looks. It's like so perfect.
Well, I'm glad we thought of the box. I was thinking of other ways to do it, like clearing the screen, or it's just like it works.
Yeah, this is so simple and so much better looking and like more grounding somehow. Being able to just stay on the same screen but have like this little pop-up box instead.
Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, that looks good. We just need to adjust the vertical spacing.
Yeah, dang.
So we said it was going to be 3 pixels, so let's start there, and then we can adjust it from there, I think.
Yeah, this box looks so different now.
I know.
Experience.
Okay, so the box starts at 70, so we need to go to
23.
or is it technically 74? No, it's 3. 73. Okay, so this should be 7. Wait, why is it doing that? And there we go. Wait, we're sure we're in the right. Yeah, draw game over box. Okay, just make sure we're in the right right function here. Look how close we are to running out of tokens. Yeah, this is why I knew we had to fix these little things. So I do want to take a stab at reducing some of the token count, but that's a me going head down thing.
I'd be down to sit here with you if you're okay with it. But.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I'm just going to need to go, fuck, let me just think this through. And I'm going to do it in a totally different copy of the game, just in case I screw it up. You know what I mean?
With that.
So I guess what I want to do is I want to do some of the other stuff first. Like I want to, once I finish this, I want to send you this version and have you work on the new music and stuff like that. And then when you're happy with that, send it back to me. After we fix I want to fix the bugs. I want to add the music, and then I want to see how many sprite tokens I can get back. And then if you look at our, there's things I want to like changing the player sprites during charging. That's gonna take more tokens. Flipping of the auras, maybe that's gonna take more tokens though. So I want to. Actually, we're essentially done. We'll be done with this once. So I guess that's what I want to do. I want to finish this one that we're working on. I'm going to send you this version. I want you to work on the music and things like that. And then I want to go head down and try to reclaim some tokens.
I love that. Sounds great.
Okay, so we said we're going to do 3 pixels in between. And we might. I think it might look best if we have a little space between the top 2 lines and the bottom 2 lines. But let's just make them even for now, and then we can tweak them from there. So 5 plus 3. So this should be 8, right? So 8 down from here, 73, because it's 8 plus the. No, wait a minute. Sorry. Yeah, 5 plus 8 down from 73. So 81. I believe. And same thing here, 81. Okay, then we're going to have, so then 3 down from there. Which would be 84.
do 4?
What's that, sorry?
Isn't this the one where you wanted to go down 4?
Oh, yeah. It's actually... Oh, it's...
And
Well,
then we have
let's...
to account for sprite space, not
Right, so
letter.
12... Or 8 plus 3, so 11 more. Yes, 92.
8 plus 4. Then you want to do one more space there.
Maybe. Let's just do this first and see.
Okay.
And then 5, so then 8. Yeah. 3, a space of 3 plus 5 for the letters. So 100. Let's try that. Should be pretty close. We're getting the right ballpark for sure. Oop. Wrong buttons. There we go. Still don't have controllers.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good so far.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe we solved these problems, like, to make it all work, you know?
Right? Have so many things and added in so many little
Fun things.
And you got I hope you're happy because you got a lot of things you're at. Oh yeah, okay. I see the problem. So we actually needed to add one. We need to bump everything down.
Yeah, it looks like only 1 pixel between the top and the top order.
Yeah, because it's because it should have been 4, not 3. We needed a space of 3, not 3 down. We needed a space of 3 plus 1. So at very least, the whole thing needs to go down by a pixel. I see what I did there. Okay. So So 74. $82. 74. 82. 93. 101. Should look a little better. I see what I did. It's weird to have the same characters fighting each other,
It is.
but fun.
It is.
I used to like that about, like, what was that game I used to play? Dead or Alive? Does that sound right? Fighting game?
I'm not sure if I played it
Okay, do you...
Yeah, I like it where you're allowed to play.
with the same characters.
I think we need to take those bottom 2 lines and bump them down by 1 pixel, and that'll make the bottom spacing line up with the top and increase the space between the top 2 lines and the bottom 2 lines.
Yeah.
And we only have 1 pixel to play with here. I think these lines just need to go down by 1.
Yeah, the one between the sprite and the bottom 2 layer. Yeah. Yeah, let's try that.
It looks so good. I'm so proud of us.
It really does. It looks super good. It just keeps getting better.
I like these. I like the pink hair on this dude. I'm a sucker for neon colors. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. You know, I see all the trade-offs we had to make, and none of them bother me. It's a cool minimalist game, you know?
It is.
That looks good. Check it out.
That does look good. Yeah, that's better than what it was just a second ago.
It looks
I
good.
think that
It,
I think that's it
if
too.
anything, what I'm thinking, the only thing I was thinking is maybe move the top line down 1 pixel, the SSR Vegeta one's fight, and get it just 1 pixel down. But
That's
don't
only
move
gonna-
anything.
Sure, I can try it. You want me to try it?
Yeah, no, maybe not.
It's not gonna leave much space between the.
Maybe Vegeta needs to go down 2 then. Maybe both of those go down 1. And then the whole thing's just shifted down 1.
Yeah, exactly. That means the top and the bottom spacing are gonna be out of whack.
Probably right. Or
I mean, I could
move
bump the
Vegeta
sprite up.
Maybe try bumping the sprite down 1.
I was thinking bumping the sprite up 1.
What are the gaps between it? Is it? Yeah, I think it's 3 below him and 2 above him.
I think that's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. To me, it makes sense that it's closer to the line above than the lines below.
But just I was just like sitting back looking at it, and it feels like he could potentially be.
Yeah, I almost feel like maybe just move both of the top ones down 1 and have the whole thing be centered a little low on itself, I guess.
Down 1 pixel.
Okay. Yeah, we could try it. So everything, the top 2 lines down 1 pixel.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be 75. And this will be 83. And this will be 75. And this will be 83. And I'm just going to pick different characters just to... I never pick that one. Just pick ones I never pick. And that one.
I know this is random and off topic, but Brandy just sent me a picture of the locals guide here in Ashland, and I'm on the front. I'm on the front of it. I was
Are
in
you?
a movie. Yeah, I'm on the front of the locals guide this week. And there's
That's
a whole
cool.
article in here, and there's a picture of me in the article. It's the same picture, but yeah, I'm on the front of it. I was in a movie for college. One of the seniors was doing her final movie. She was like a film major, and she got me as an actor in it. And so I'm one of the pictures from the set the day that I was doing.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Send it along or throw it in Discord or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. Here, let me share it with you. Yeah, she just sent me that, and Max too. They both just got it right now. They're like, dude, you're in the paper. What the hell? I was like, I didn't know either.
While you're sending that, what do you think about just taking the sprite and bumping it up 1?
Okay, yeah, let's try it now. Yeah. Okay.
It might be too.
Yeah, I might scoot it back up. It might have been right where it was at before.
Did you send the thing?
I'm trying to. It goofed on me. I'm almost there now. Technical difficulty. One of them.
I'm just going to end a round real quick, or end the game real quick, so we can check our work here while you're doing that.
Okay. Yeah, I just sent you the 2 images in a text. That's so wild. Yeah, nobody asked or told me my name's not in there anywhere, so it doesn't mention my name. I'm not like credited in that way, I guess, but I'm still on the front page of the paper. So me, Tabitha, she made the movie, and then my friend David. She got me and David for the movie at the same time. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's so wild.
That's awesome.
Didn't expect that at all. Yeah, that just happened. She just told me a few minutes ago.
That's so cool. You should. Here, I'll already put it in Discord.
Sure. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is only my second time being in a paper, maybe third time.
Okay, hold on. I'll post them in Discord real quick. Anyone who's watching and wants to see this, you can check it out in our Discord. Check the Twitch description, the About Me page to get the access to the Discord. Let me see here. Which
Cracked the game, but that was pretty cool. I was like, I should tell Zach real quick.
let's see here. Which
I know I'm a little distracted, so I wanted you to know why.
I just want to make sure I knew which character you were on, or which.
That's so funny. Max and Brandy messaged me about it at the same time. They must have both just got their papers or something.
Oh, hold on, I gotta save them to my phone here before I can share them. Boom, boom. Okay, they are shared in Discord. Boom.
Cool.
What do you think about this? He looks pretty good.
I think maybe put the top line back up one more pixel again, how it was earlier. I think that was the best we had. Yeah, I do think it looks pretty good. I think that maybe that spacing is too much there. Just that top line, very top line.
So this needs to be 74. This needs to be 74. And you think the sprite needs to go up as well, or just...
No.
Okay.
I think because you just moved it up one a second ago, I think it's good where it's at. I think back to this. I think this is how we originally had it, but
I like the intro screen now. It's working well for me, I think.
same. Yeah, that was a good idea. Go just top to bottom.
Yeah,
simplify
it's
it,
easier on the eyes, and it draws your eyes right down to the press A as well to get started, and it works. You know, it's not fancy, but it works.
It's simple and sweet and welcoming.
It is
Gives you
welcoming.
time to read everything without feeling like it's taking forever. Yeah, even though we're watching it over and over, I'm not sitting here feeling like it's taking forever. Funny looking how their eyes are.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with the same color pixels.
I think it looks good.
Same. Yeah, I think that's it right there.
Perfect. Let's save our work.
And then we've only got one issue left with that box. And that was the sprite. Doesn't always display correct sprite.
Right. So let's go to Trello. We also, you said, wait, there was something else, wasn't there? Oh yeah, the bug with the direction of the player, the wrong sprite being used.
Yes. Yeah, the wrong sprite being used on that in that game over box.
Incorrect sprite. Let's see, bug fix. Incorrect sprite is
Displayed in game over box.
sometimes like
Yeah, only
punching sprite.
when your character is punching or doing a Kai blast or eventually potentially charging. If they're not in the stock position, they'll be doing whatever their final move is.
Well, what we could do, I have an idea. Let me think.
Yeah, we wanted to display.
Unfortunately, we've got a whopping, 70, not even 70 tokens left, so I don't have much wiggle room here. When we end the round, we need to make sure, but there's no way to know, like, because we're using math to say go from sprite 1 to sprite 2 and sprite 2 to sprite 1 based on the sprite number. And so, let me think. It's tricky because you can't just say -1 because you might be on the right sprite, so that won't work.
Yeah, and you might need to go -2. Yeah,
We could say if the sprite number is this, then if the sprite number is this or this or this or this or this, then -1. That would be a really ad hoc way to fix it.
Yeah, if the sprite number is basically any of the ones for Goku, then the sprite number becomes the base form one or something like that. Like if it's any of these 5,
Then immediately convert it back to right.
It's converted to the base one, but yeah, that's super blocky.
It is. Well, yeah, but I might be able to say, I might be able to make a list, or what a table. I think it's called a table in this language.
Yeah.
Define it. We could just define a table and say, here's just a totally arbitrary table. X equals blah 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 blah. And then if the sprite number is in that table, then subtract 1 from the sprite number.
Could you make a table for each character and
No.
say if it's in this table, then display this sprite for that, which would be its base form? Like do a table of each character for all of their different sprites that they could be in.
And I guess maybe if I were starting the game totally from scratch, I might have done it that way. But I'm not sure I want to undo everything we've done just to do that. But I do think you're right. I think I probably should have said, player 1 sprite table equals blah 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 blah, and then I can change the index from 2 to index 1. And that would solve that. But that would affect everything we built.
Okay.
So I don't
want to do that.
I don't want to do that either unless I have to.
I don't want to unstring everything and try to tie it back up different.
But I do think, insofar as right now we have the base sprite and we've got these two. These are punching sprites, right? So you're saying if you end on it.
Yeah, we use one of those for the Kai Blast as well.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, those are being used both for punching and Kai Blast.
Well, let me try a little experiment.
Yeah, if you just so happen to end on a punch, or while you're doing the Kai Blast animation, then the character in the game over box will display punching.
Well, let's charge up and do some Kai Blasts here.
Yeah, because the Kai Blast has a constant.
Right, so we'll just charge this all the way up, and then we're gonna.
Oh wait, no, we didn't change that, did we? We
No,
did assign it. No, okay.
No,
so
we
yeah,
didn't.
The Kai Blast is the same.
So
I did want to do that. I forgot about that. Never did change that.
I love your list, but we're running out of tokens.
Yep,
Okay, so there we go. We ended on a punch. You can see it.
Yep, but you have to end the
Oh.
game.
Got it, right. So let's see if we can make it happen.
Yeah. Best 2 out of 3.
Okay, so it's on a punch, right?
Ended on a punch, yep, so... And that Vegeta should stay punch, but yeah, you see it displays the punch animation.
Got it.
You want that to still be the base animation.
Got it.
Because it could be either of those punch animations, so sometimes their hair, it's like extra dramatic on the ones where I have their hair and stuff going crazy.
Okay, I've got an idea, but I'm not sure how many tokens it's going to use. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the end game function. And then we can try it, and if it doesn't work, we can comment it out or delete it. But let's... In fact, I'm going to start by doing it in comments. I'm just going to get it right. And then... So let's see. We need the end game. Or game over. Wait a minute. Where's the game over happen here? Okay, reset game after game over. Reset player values. So I need to make sure that there's a couple of ideas I've got. I need to make sure they're not going to, if I try them, it's not going to mess something else up. We have this reset player values function. But that doesn't reset the sprites, because when we tried putting the sprites in that, we caused a massive problem. So that's, I think it's tempting to try to squeeze it in there, but I don't think. And this is after the game over.
Yeah, this is the
Right, so this is, yeah, so this is not what we want.
right before this happens.
But I do want to look it up. Reset player values. Okay, because this resets everything. All the health, all the everything, which we don't want until after we clear the game over screen, right?
Yeah, whenever we're actually going back into the next.
Right, so that's not the right place to do it. Okay. Sorry, I know I'm scrolling in time, but I want to start from the bottom here.
I'm just trying to think of any way I could think of figuring it out. Because we need to basically tell it, like, not just to do that player, but it needs to be that player in a specific stance,
Mm-hmm.
specific sprite, without having to do a whole bunch of words. Yeah, it needs to be able to somehow recognize which character you're using over which sprite it's standing in, and just pull in that base sprite because you're using that character. But right now, it's just looking at which character you're using at the end of that fight, and then taking your sprite at the end of the fight and throwing it in there, and so it's punching half the time. Most of the time, 2/3 of the time, it's punching.
Right.
Unless you win with a Kai.
I'm sure I can figure something out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud.
Sorry, I know it's just scroll, but end round. Oh, that's not what we want. No. Well, wait a minute.
This is what makes the round actually end.
If you end the round and you're on a punch, do you start the next round on a punch?
No, because we reset the values and everybody goes back to their original sprites.
But where do we reset the values?
That's whenever the game actually finishes in the reset values area.
Yeah, but that's at the in round box loop. Wait, okay, yeah, you reset the player values.
Yeah,
At the end of the in round box, we reset the values, and everything gets reset. Right. Okay. But where's the end?
Which is good because it means that our background stays as it was. So while you're in that in round box, all the health is where it was, and all the characters are still where they were.
Right.
But we want inside that in round box to just display the base sprite. Yeah, this game is turning out really, really good for me. I think at some point, like way in the future, it would be fun to go into another environment and try to do this game again, but having like more space, you know, not
Yeah,
being
yeah.
limited in
Sure,
just
sure.
try to create this again and be able to go all out with the fighting mechanics, but that'd be when we're further in and yeah, and try to be even more fancy with the fighting mechanics. That way we can go more in depth that way. Just be another thing to practice and play around with. But then we could really make this game super fun to fight and play. And then we could make another area with tournaments so that we could actually go in here and play with
Right.
friends and do potentially if we get to a I would like to wait until we can go and do something where we have AI to fight, where we can actually set up an
That would be
opponent so we
cool.
can make it one player or two
Mm-hmm.
player instead of just having it be two player
Mm-hmm.
only. Yeah, so wait until we're all the way at that level where we know how to do that, and that doesn't feel like super intimidating. Still maybe intimidating, but not
Mm-hmm.
super intimidating. Right now it's like, I don't know, let's just make a game. Yeah, two-player game is honestly really cool place to start, I think. Because I've always loved games for that
Yeah, yeah.
two-ness of them. Playing games with friends is always better.
All right, so we have this draw game over box function. If the game over is true, we change the round state to 3. So we're looking. How could we do this? It's right here where we need to make the change.
Yeah. Somewhere in this box, we need to somehow, instead of doing the player 0 sprite, the player 0 sprite needs to change to something else, I think.
I'm going to try. Let's see. Placeholder table.
What do we call them in the character selection screen when you're selecting the characters? Instead of P0 sprite, it was like...
Yeah, but unfortunately... Well, that might work. No, because... Maybe. Okay, let me think. That might work.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're onto something, but I'm not sure if it'll work or not, because it depends what we do with it from there. So we need to go to the character selection screen.
Yeah.
All the character selection stuff.
All the way at the top, basically.
Unfortunately, we're doing it just in terms of which character was highlighted. But maybe that would work, because it's locked in at that point, and it doesn't get reset until you go back.
If we could do the highlighted character, then that would be its base form already.
I think you're right. But I need to remember how that works, so...
Yeah. The base form on the character select screen.
But we don't it's not quite that simple, because what we're doing is keeping track. We don't have a function for this. We're keeping track of which character number is highlighted in terms of its position on the grid of characters, right?
Oh, okay.
And then when we move on, we have a bunch of if-then statements that say if the well, yeah. Wait a minute. Where does it? Hold on here. Move to next screen. End of screen one. Okay. It's been so long since I thought about the character selection screen. It works so well, I kind of forgot how it works.
I was like, I don't all the way remember how it's all set up anymore. And you did some fixing of some issue that we were having at that one point.
Yeah, P1 character highlight. Must be hard farther up here.
Yeah, that's-
Okay, then we're down into the gameplay. Where the hell am I defining the sprite numbers?
in that spot with the good and bad things. I thought. Yeah, this area.
Right. Okay, yes. Reset player info. Okay, well this is good, because look, all this is doing is taking the highlighted character and
Assigning it to which sprite. That's a sprite.
right, but the problem is that if we take this whole function,
What if we just, instead of P0 sprite, we put P0 character highlight? We plugged in
well,
the
that,
P0.
yeah, but that's just the grid position in the.
Oh.
It's this function right here that defines the actual sprite numbers. The problem is that if we end the game, my initial idea was to call this function right at the end of when the game ends, but then that means the player, it would reset the players in the game field that are still being shown. as well, which we don't
Is there
want.
a way that we could do like P0, like parentheses P0 sprite reset player info, like some sort of way to do it, like with a math equation or something?
Well, I think I think my initial idea is still going to be,
The table.
yeah, I think it's an easy way to do it. It's a little ad hoc, but it's an easy way to do it.
We have enough. Yeah, we got
I don't know, I'm
88.
gonna try. Okay. Let me go back to my. Hold on 1 second here. I need to pull up my PICO-8 documentation. Tables. Yes, okay. I don't really remember how to do this, but we're gonna try it. We used curly brace. Okay, what I need all the incorrect sprites numbers. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a little piece of code that says if player, I'm going to say have a table that contains this sprite and 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 this sprite, and then I'm going to say if player 0 sprite number is any one of those, change it back to, you know, well, actually that's no, that won't work because then I'll have to. No, that won't work. I can do 2 tables. Because I wouldn't even know how many to subtract, because if it's this one, I need to subtract 1. If it's this one, I need to subtract 2. So I need 2 different tables.
Oh
Ugh.
yeah, tape for punching 1.
Right. Yep.
These and subtract 1, or if it's any of the other one, then subtract 2.
Right.
Yeah, and then you could do it with just 2 tables.
Each of which is going to, you know, every.
We add charging, and then you need 2 more tables to do it that way.
Right, which would be fine if we have enough. If I, you know, I don't know. Let's see how many.
Let me pull up PICO-8 on mine so I can just give you the.
Oh yeah, that'd be helpful. Let's do the what we're calling left punch, I guess. No, this is technically right punch, I guess, but the one immediately above the base sprite.
Okay. Again, PICO-8. Okay, we're doing the right punch.
Well, whichever one is immediately to the right of. So if it's sprite number 1, I want, you know, if sprite number 2, yeah. So I guess that's technically a right punch, but yeah.
Do you want to go to Goku next, or do you want to go down to Super Vegeta next?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter at all.
0-2, we're gonna go right and 0-2.
0-2.
Or 2. 0-7.
0-7.
12.
12.
18. 23.
Okay.
28. 34. 39. 44. 50. 55. 60. 66. 71. 76. 82. 87. 92. 98. 103. 108.
114, 119, 124.
Okay, let's see. Let's see how many. How many?
Oh, that didn't use a lot of tokens. It only used. Oh, never mind. They weren't in. Oh well, yeah, yeah. They used like 30. Which means we should have just barely enough to do the second one.
Let's do it, and I'll comment it out until I work on it. Okay, what are the? So the next one over now. I guess it's just one up from each of these, right? 03,
Oh,
07,
yeah,
08. Hello. 13, 19, 24,
yeah.
29, 35, 40.
Yeah, 40, 45, 51, 56, 61, 67, 72, 77, 83, 88, 93, 99, 104, 109, 115, 120, 125. Cool.
Boy, are we doing how to cut it close or what? You know.
12 tokens. Let's go.
There's not going to be enough tokens, but let's. Let me just. I'm going to put comments here. I just want to think through what's involved. Let me think. I don't know how to do this. That's the thing. I know what I want to do. I want to say, check everything in this list and compare it against. Maybe I just need to loop over the. How many items are in this list? I guess we can. Okay, hold on. Let me just. Yeah, I gotta wrap my head around this.
There's 24 characters, and there's just one sprite from each character in each of those lists. So there's 24 items in those lists.
Hey, my love. I remember the syntax for a for loop here. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, shit. Okay, it's a comma for x equals 1 to. Actually, you know what we can do? Placeholder 1. I'm just using placeholder for now. Okay. Then we can say if no, that's not going to work because okay, it's not going to work. Okay. The problem is any change we make to the player 0 sprite or player 1 sprite number, it's also going to immediately change the displayed sprite inside the game, not just in the box. So we're going to have to define a new variable.
Okay.
And then
Yeah. Good.
it just needs to be called something different. Oh, I got it. Hold on, I got it. We're overthinking this a lot. Okay, hold on. New idea. I got it. Fewer tokens. I got it.
Okay.
Okay. Where? Okay, where are we locking in the sprite number? I got it.
Hey.
I think.
I trust you. Let's see what you got.
I'm pretty sure. I might need to make one other change, but I think this is going to be way simpler than what we were just trying. We just need a separate sprite number for that. A separate variable name, just like, you know, P0 winner sprite. And then just define it as the... And then whenever we reset it, we have to do the same thing. Okay, yeah. So we just need to figure out where the hell we're defining the sprite numbers. Right off the bat. Not here. It's like down in the... It's like down here somewhere. Wherever we lock in the selection.
Character lock.
I regret doing this in terms of math, adding one and subtracting one. That's one thing I would do totally differently. It's creating lots of problems. But hindsight's 20/20, right? Hey, my love, what's up?
I just got home.
How was the thing?
Yeah, good.
Got it done?
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to solve a problem.
Okay.
You know me.
Yeah.
So where, I always forget where we do this. Where are we locking, where are we defining the sprite numbers? I hate that I can't see much of this at all, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably going to be pretty freeing when we get to the next place, in the next environment.
Draw the name, draw the name. Where do we... It must have been, we must have built it into... Okay, right here. Reset, it's here. Reset player info. So I've got an idea, but I might have to write down what I'm adding to make sure I know to change it if it breaks something. I think at the end of this function, because right now it's saying whatever character is highlighted, give this sprite this number. At the end of this,
I'm gonna close the door so I can watch something on TV.
okay, have fun. I love you.
I love you.
Sorry to be
No,
focused.
I
Just
know, my love. You get it. You. And
not a multitasker.
Dinner's ready whenever.
Wait, dinner's
you're
ready.
It's ready.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to stop?
No. Oh my gosh, my love. That's what's great about a crock pot. And I'm gonna put it on warm, and it will be ready for us when
Okay.
we're ready. You take your time. You do what you gotta do.
Okay.
I know you. You're gonna be thinking about it all night if you don't get it. Do your thing now. I love you.
Love you too. Okay, so here's my idea. The moment we make our character selection. You there?
Yeah.
Okay. The moment we make our character selection, we immediately define these new variables: P0 winner sprite, P1 winner sprite, and they're just the P0 sprite and the P1 sprite. This is before any gameplay. This is before anything changes. So we've got we've got that same sprite number attached to P0 winner sprite and P1 winner sprite. Sound good?
Yes.
Now, when we come down here, when we draw the in-game box, we just use those sprite numbers, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
I think that's probably all there is to it. I'll bet you.
Nice.
But I need to figure out where the hell that was.
I don't know where it's at in the layout.
I don't either. Draw game over box. There it is. Okay, so all we do is take P0 winner sprite
Yes.
and P1 winner sprite. That might do it.
Yeah, I think so. After what I just saw there.
So we just need to double check to make sure when the game we need to test it to make sure we haven't broken something else.
Yeah.
So let's choose this one because it stands out visually, and this one because it stands out visually.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going to try to end on a punch. So let's use this one because I like this one better. Actually, no, we got this white one, easy to see. Okay. So we're going to end on a punch, and this is just one round, so it's fine. Okay.
Yep. So cool. So cute.
Okay, so here we go. How'd we do?
Nice. On a punch. Ended on a good punch, too. Nice. Nice. This is exactly what I wanted.
Now,
Down there, he's standing right up there.
and if we play, now we just need to make sure if we hit play again, which one is,
There, perfect. Yeah, and everybody's in their correct positions.
but now I want to make sure that when we choose new characters, that variable gets reset as well, which it should.
Let's do it.
So that works. I think we fixed it. I think it literally is that simple.
Nice. Yeah, that was way easier than all those tables. It might have been like 2 more tokens. That's it.
Okay, so now we come pick a different character.
Cool. So cool.
And we just need to make sure that when we... I'm almost certain this is going to work.
Oh, this is so cool because you haven't ended the game or anything. You did all those rounds. You're back in here. Cool.
Now, please be the right character. Please be the right character. Nice.
Nice, and it's standing the right way. Oh, well, he's not punching down there.
Yeah, but let's. But we can. You know what we can do. Let's. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Let me just end this one more time. We'll just run this a couple times and make sure. I think that fixed it. I can't believe I didn't think of that. I was doing it in such a hard way.
That's how it works sometimes. It's great. There's just so many different ways you can do it. But yeah,
Okay. So now let's choose new characters. This guy and this guy.
Cool.
Notice if I do a Kai Blast first and then punch, I reliably end on a punch.
Oh, interesting.
Just because of the way the math works out.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we should get SSB Goku. There we go. Problem solved.
Good
All right.
Good job.
Phew. Okay, so save, fight.
Yeah, that was minimal tokens too. I mean, that's
Okay.
not much.
That's good. Okay,
One extra word per character.
let's go back to our Trello here. Okay, we fixed that one.
Yeah, that bug is smashed.
Yeah, so now I think it's up to you to make some new music for the title screen and for the if you want anything on the character selection screen, but maybe you don't need it. You know, there's often no music in character selection screens in old games.
Yeah. Do you want to take a look for anything to maybe start shrinking up, or are you feeling?
No, now I'm gonna get off. I want to think more about it because I think all these tricks we're doing down here with well, I don't know. I need to look over the whole thing and start and look for things I can.
Make a whole day.
What's that?
Make a whole. I said we can just make a whole day of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a separate thing, and my mind needs to be in the right place for it. I mean, I still have some of these things in here that are commented out that aren't needed, so that's how I trimmed off a little bit. But so there may be some other things like that that I can just trim out that aren't actually needed, like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I left them in just in case, for now. But like right here. But this might be, things like this. I bet you I can trim some of these functions like this kind of thing.
Yeah. With some sort of table or something.
Yeah, I feel like this is just, I can probably make an index of these, possible planet numbers, and then I can say, I bet you I can tighten some of this stuff.
Cool.
But I don't want to do it right now. Let's do that.
Fun, and it's a good challenge. Good thing to take on before starting the next game, I think.
Yeah. But I think because this way we'll just know what we're working with. Add music. We know we're going to need new music, and that doesn't affect the token count other than adding the music. It's like 3 tokens. So not worried about that. But then we can take a day and try to condense some things and see how many tokens we can actually get back. And then we can go, okay, can we do these cool things like changing the player sprite when it might be that simple. Maybe.
Yeah, having their sprites change when they're charging would be pretty sick.
I think we can probably do it. We're going to need a few more tokens back, so I'm optimistic we can do. Let me look at our list here. I'm optimistic. And flipping the auras, might be pretty. We might be able to do both of those. So
it would be awesome. Yeah, that would. I mean, I feel pretty good with that.
I'm going to move
right there.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to send this to you now. So let
And
me.
the title screen is way better. Yeah, it just needs sounds. We need music and sound effects. And then we need music on the character select screen, something super chill and mellow. And then we need some more sound effects. No, I don't think we really need any more sound effects within the games. We could reuse sound effects we've already made. With
My-
like the game over box, we don't make a sound effect when you
Maybe a cool
select
sound. Maybe a cool sound effect for charging.
Yeah, I need to figure out the charging sound. I've got a few that I tried that are within the game now if you want to hear them, but I didn't like what I came up with. I couldn't come up with the right kind of sound.
That's okay. Just work on it for next time. So it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll mess around with some sounds probably tonight. I think I'm going to go make some food and then start messing around with
Yeah, dinner's ready here too, so I'm gonna, rather than do this for another hour, I'm gonna have some dinner. Let's see here. Where I gotta remember every time I do this, I gotta remember where the hell the app data, roaming, PICO-8, there it is. Carts, fight, and this should be the one I just saved. 5, yeah, that's the one. Okay. Okay. That should be the right one, knock on wood. Let me go back and undo my... I hate that they put it under in a hidden folder for the cartridges are so stupid.
Same.
Okay. Okay. We're back. Yeah, so if you're able to download that real quick, just make sure that's the right version.
I'm running it, and so far it looks like, yep, this is the right title screen. Yep, that is our title screen. I like it. Yeah, that feels nice. Okay.
Oh, I didn't put the date in there.
That's okay.
Yeah, make sure you know which version is which there.
Yeah, this is the right version. Sick. Yep. Look at that token count. One. Sick.
Yep.
Yep.
We're getting it done.
We are getting it done. It is pretty much done. So close.
But I might be able to do a similar trick. Cause I could. Let me think.
Oh, the only other possible thing would be moving the Kai Blast on the title screen. Having those move when you press A.
Oh yeah, right. So right, nice to have. Yeah, nice to have.
Yeah, that's the only other thing. Yeah, nice to have.
Yeah, let me add it to the list here.
I think that's the whole rest of the things.
Animate Kai Blast on title screen. Yep. Got it. Yeah, I think add some new music and sound effects, and then don't even worry about the code. Just create the sound effects. We can add in the code next time.
I'll do that.
And then we can spend a day and try to condense the code as much as we can. See how many tokens we can get back.
That's on the list too.
Oh yeah.
It's not on our list yet.
Consolidate code to reclaim tokens.
Sorry,
There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
Well,
Maybe.
I'm going to go ahead and end the stream so we can get dinner happening over here. I can't wait to tell you about Gertrude's World.
Yes, I'm excited to hear about it.
So it's a very, very, very different kind of game I have in mind.
I'm excied.
Me too.
to
Me
hear
too.
About it, think about it, and get to work creating it.
Yeah, likewise. I'm gonna turn you loose on the voxel creation software.
Cool. It's gonna be fun.
It's hard. It's a very different way of drawing. It's like, now I started with a 2D slice of the goose, which I already had, and I like for reasons that will become clear when I explain the game. And but then I just started drawing it out sideways. Like I just kept expanding and expanding till it looked right, and it worked pretty well actually.
Yeah,
Started with a silhouette and building it out in another dimension worked pretty well.
Following a template there, that was
What's that?
just you freestyle.
Oh well, I had, but if you watch the video, the 2D slice of the goose that I have is I started with that. So I basically built a 2-dimensional slice. Like a 3-dimensional, but like a 1 voxel thick slice.
It was a video. I thought it was a
it's a video. Yeah, well, you can watch me make the goose.
Yeah.
It took about an hour. Yeah.
Nice.
And so I started with a 1 voxel thick goose slice, and then I started building it out and building it out. You'll see where. Yeah, I'll explain that next time. Yeah, why that goose.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to watch this video then, and then fast forward and watch through this.
Yeah, it was a challenge, but it came together in about an hour. Like I went from a 2D picture to a 3D goose.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be cool to watch
Mhm.
and have that understanding before I start messing with it.
Because it's not a bad way to do it. If you can just start with a cross section and then just kind of build it out, it works pretty well. I found that easier than building it up layer by layer by layer. At first I was like, maybe I'll do it like I'm building Legos, start at the bottom and just build up. And I'm like, no, I already know what I want the side to look like. I'm just going to start there,
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easy to find profile images of things, like, for examples, and I
Exactly.
can even just draw out like a grid of what we want it to look like sideways.
Yeah, happily, I already have a bunch of 2D stuff in mind, so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be my first time doing something like this. I did an engineering class where we did 3D designs within software, and then we would print them on 3D printers and stuff. A little bit of experience with 3D design.
3D spatial things are not always my strong suit. Like putting furniture together is not my strongest suit, and so 3D visualization is not my best. But I did a pretty good job with that, I think. So.
Yeah, I agree. I'm interested to see how I do with it. I'm interested and nervous, but
well, we're gonna need a lot of art for this game, so.
Alrighty.
Keep you busy.
Cool. I love it.
Well, I hope you have a good evening over there. I'm glad you're doing okay. I was worried about you, but we can catch up more off of Twitch. So.
Well, yeah, everything's going good over here.
Good. You sound good, so that's good.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Yeah, and this last week was really great going to Shang. I'm really happy I got to go to that festival. It was so spontaneous and happened so quick. Monday we made the decision that I could go, and the festival started on Thursday noon. So it was okay, well, 3 days I'll be in Minnesota then.
Nice. Sounds refreshing. So.
It was. Yeah, it was just what I needed right now. I feel so much better after that, and it was really good. Yeah, for the whole situation.
Good. I'm glad.
I'll let you go get your dinner. I'm gonna go make some dinner myself.
Sounds good. Have a good night over there. And as far as I know, let me think. I think Sunday. I think we're free Sunday. I think so. I'm good to go for Sunday if you are. But I'll let you know for sure. I don't unless I'm forgetting something, but I don't think so.
I should be fine with that. My only concern is that I might not have too much music or sounds made by then.
Oh, well, if you want to wait a week, that's cool. I mean, I can go do some Uber driving. Frankly, I can make a little extra money. I need a little extra money, so.
We could also, just work on condensing things and not have the music in yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Music in yet. But yeah, that would be my only thing is if we go that soon, I might not have time between then.
Well, do you think you're going to work on the music at all between now and then? If not, then we could do that. And if you are going to work on the music, then we should hold off.
I think I'm going to tonight, but once I get off here, I'm going to go out and make food and end up talking with roommates for a while. And by the time I get back to my room, I might be tired. Yeah, I might because I have.
Yeah, well, let's just touch base on Sunday and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, and I need to do laundry and stuff. It's my first day. I literally just got back home today.
Oh yeah.
downtown the last few days, so I just got back home
Nice.
40 minutes before we called. So I haven't unpacked my bags or anything yet, so I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah, well, just touch base between now and Sunday, and we can play it by ear. So there's no real rush to it either. So I want you to have time to do what you need to do on the music, make it sound awesome. So
Cool. Yeah, same. Yeah, I want to do it justice and make it all sound good, and yeah, match how good the rest of the game seems.
yeah, I can't wait.
Like the way the game is, and yeah, music will help it out just that much more. Imagine
Absolutely.
your favorite game without music in them.
Mm-hmm.
Such a different experience. Yeah, so I want to.
But I like the music in the game. I think you just need a title screen music.
Exactly. Yeah. Title screen music, and then something for the character selection screen.
Yep.
Is what I'm thinking. And then a few more sound effects here and there.
Maybe something for the for the game over screen. Maybe.
I've got that one kind of made up that made me think of game over-y sound.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to figure out some cool sound for when you're charging up.
Right.
And maybe a slightly different sound for when you're in sparking mode.
Yeah, and because we don't know how long you're going to be charging, it's got to be something that a scale, kind of, I don't know, either a consistent sound that just plays, that kind of loops, whatever it is, just a sound, whatever, or a woo, something ever increasing, but long enough to where if you take a long time to charge, it keeps going. It's got to be a long enough sound effect.
I've only got 32 notes that I can work with for a sound effect.
Right, so that might be rough to do for.
The sound effect becomes a song, and I can't do a song without stopping the background music. It would
Right.
change the music, so it has to be a sound effect. So I
Right.
only get 32 notes to work with.
I trust you.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna have to make something that loops well, that you can just hold down.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of continuous sound. I want it to be like something in that territory, but
Mm-hmm.
none of the forms that I have to work with sound like that.
Right. You have to
They're
get
kind of close, but they're
constraints are part of the fun.
Yeah, they are. That's an interesting project. I'm very excited to see what I come up with. I'll let you know. I think I am going to work on it tonight. I want to. I
Cool.
just know that other
Yeah.
people are gonna
And take your time. We want to get it right? So it's all good.
Yeah. Exactly. Sweet. All right. Enjoy your meal.
Sounds good. Have a good night, my friend.
You too.
Talk to you between now and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.